Well, we did a lot of reviewing of what we did, and then we learned a new floor technique of like whenever you're in like a more vulnerable position, when you're like face down on the ground, and being able to turn and kind of get yourself out of that situation. Yeah, and we like intertwined it with some of the other floor techniques, which is really cool to kind of see how it can kind of morph into another technique where you're like, oh, I know how to get out of this too, even though maybe another technique didn't work. You can kind of get your way to a technique that will work. Last week, we learned the first floor technique, I believe, right? Was that last week? No. The wrap-up one. When you're on the ground, like on your back, and you wrap someone around and then like push them away and then get out. And there's so many steps, but now it's like, I feel like I can do it in like 10 seconds or less. Working with people that actually know like how to like play the attacker, but still like walk you through the steps you're supposed to do at the same time is very helpful. The striking, that was the word I'm searching for. The different types of strikes. So like being able, like if someone grabs you after you've already tried to get away, but they've maybe grabbed your clothes, and being able to like turn and where to strike, and having multiple options basically of how to strike, or even doing all of them at the same time in the situation to like really get yourself away. I think it's really helpful because I've never learned how to strike anyone, and now I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this, I can do this. I can smack him in the ear, hit him right in the solar plexus. Last week we did, the double arms and being able to like step in and put your elbows inward. I don't know if that's like what exactly it's called, but having your wrist being grabbed and just like going upwards into like their chest just gives you like more space, more momentum, and like extra force into them to get them away from you. He always would, growing up, he's 4 years older than me, so I was always like the punching bag basically of like, and he played football, so I was like his tackling like dummy basically all the time. So he would always try to like teach me things to like help me get out of like anything, or if someone's trying to like fight me, what I should do, or if someone's coming after you or tries to like wrestle me, like how I can get out of it. But I never actually took a class, so when he heard I actually was taking a class and I was like already taking classes, he actually said that he was like proud of me, like, oh, I'm so proud of you, like I'm happy you're doing that, it's really good and important. And then he's always like, don't forget to carry pepper spray though, no matter what. I'm like, got you.